Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about Talentless Nana episode number 13, or unfortunately should I say the final episode. And what a strong way to end it. I didn't expect this episode to go in this direction at all, but it did. And the ending was really emotional for me. I genuinely teared up a bit. So I'll save that for later. Let's just start with the episode. So we finally get to know why Michiru was acting the way she was and why was she acting so weird. And it was because she was just constantly thinking about what Nana told her about her parents' death, and she figured out that Nana wasn't the reason her parents died. She's like, you left all the games in the room on the floor when you slept, and when you woke up in the morning, there was like your feet didn't hurt when you rushed down to the kitchen, like to the wherever her parents were. She was like, if there were some pieces of games on the floor, you would have definitely hurt your feet, but you didn't. And so that means that your parents definitely tidied up after you slept. So they would have also, closed the window. So you are not the reason they are dead. Something else happened, and you are not the reason. So that finally had like lifted some weight off of Nana's shoulder. And I was for the past 3 episodes I've been saying that I'm starting to like Michiru a lot now, and she's just rising up in my list in terms of all the characters in this series. And I'll save that for later. So they were now become like Nana was finally she now finally had a friend. And for me, someone like I can relate a lot. For me, it's really difficult to make friends. I'm not good at it. And considering this was Nana's first friend, I can't even imagine how it would have felt. And considering what happened at the end, I don't know how Nana's even feeling at this point. She must be devastated at this point. So they the supplies came, and it was kind of like a market there, so they could go and buy stuff for themselves. And Nana sees a pen or a pencil, whatever it was. She's like, Michiru is my friend, and what do you do with friends? You give them presents. So she bought a pen or pencil, whatever that thing was, for Michiru, and Michiru also bought a pillow for her. And this episode had a lot of wholesome moments between Nana and Michiru, and I really love them. And Kyoya had finally figured out who the killer was. We didn't get to know until the end. And in the previous video, I said that there's no way, out of all of those 4 guys, there's no way that one of them is the killer because they have all alibis. And considering how Kyoya was behaving, Kyoya at first was like, okay, it could be still could be one of them, but then they kind of shifted the focus. They kind of made us suspect his girlfriend. So at that point I was like, okay, these guys are safe. There's no way one of them could have done it. But then it was the guy who can leave his body, his soul can leave his body and at least control some objects. So yeah, at first I thought it when we first see the killer, it was just taking out the knife. I was like, okay, is this somebody with invisibility power? And I don't remember if somebody had invisibility powers or not. I don't know if somebody had it or not, but that's what I thought. My mind just didn't go to that soul guy, but it was him. And Nana at first, she got a call from that person who was mentioned in the previous episode. And somebody commented on my previous video. He was saying that in this episode, we're definitely gonna see that person. I was like, I think so. This episode is gonna be focused on on them trying to catch the killer. So I guess I was right. And by the way, appreciate you for commenting, taking out your time and commenting on my video. I really appreciate it. So thanks for that. And now let's talk about the episode again. So we didn't see that person yet. We see him on a call with Nana, and Nana feels is scared of that person for some reason. We don't know what it is, and we'll never know unless you go and read the manga. But I don't think so there's gonna be any second season for Talentless Nana. If it would be coming, it is not gonna come anytime soon. So yeah, we see her on a call, and there was not much important stuff happened. We see that Nana was living with somebody else, and she was not treated that properly, and this guy, I guess, treated her properly or brainwashed her or whatever. But there was something they were talking. So that's where she was like, yeah, my main goal here is to kill all the people. Why am I making friends? And she she was like one like enemy of humanity is killing another one, so they are just doing it literally on their own. So that's at the end of the day gonna benefit me. And that's where she was like, I'll not go. I'll let Michiru die. But I was like, there's no way Nana's gonna let that happen. And she went in for the save at the end, and she was stabbed by the guy. And she had already made the plan with Kyoya. She was like, Kyoya, you go take care, find his real body. I'll go and try to save Michiru. And by the way, Jin, MVP, he came. He could have like saved Michiru on his own, but the thing is, I think so he just didn't want to reveal his identity yet. So that's why he didn't do it. But he at least came to Nana to let her know that Michiru is going somewhere. So Jin might kind of be the MVP also. And now Kyoya went and found his real body, where like Nana just stopped him, grabbed the knife. So she was like, you can't do anything without the knife. So she was just holding on to it and let Michiru escape. And because like at that point, Kyoya found his body and was kind of trying to suffocate him. That's where he had to go back to his real body so that he can control it. And so he was also caught. And Nana was now pretty like really wounded. And that's where like Michiru comes. And she sacrifices herself to heal Nana. And like as soon as we see Nana go and check her heartbeat, and she's not alive. And as soon as the ending starts playing, I'm not gonna lie, like we see all the like good moments with Nana and Michiru, and I teared up a bit. Like I'm not gonna lie, that was a really emotional one, and what a strong way to end it. Talentless Nana, the show as a whole started pretty good and then got a bit slow in one or like 2 episodes, I think so. It got a bit slow, but then it picked up again, and since then it has been really good. So yeah, this show was a blast to watch every week. It was really fun to watch, and it's sad that it ended, but I'm still happy that it was a really good one. And at least they make sure that you go and read the manga. I'm not gonna pick it up, but at least the point where they left, it kind of makes you want to go and read more to see like what will happen next. So yeah, that was it for the last episode. Let me know what did you guys think about this in the comments below. And I guess I always at the end of the episode say like I will be there for the next episode, but this was the final one. So I guess that was all for Talentless Nana. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll meet you in the next one.